Luke Shaw obviously made his 300th appearance at the weekend, which it's obviously taken its time. He's had a lot of issues at the club over the years, but he's starting every Premier League game this season. What's been the key to that fitness? Has it just been the sparseness of the schedule, or have you taken specific measures to try and protect him?
We took special consideration in the beginning. When we are building the player, we have to be careful, trying to control really the load, not putting so many minutes. Even the position is completely different. If you change the position, you know that the demands of that different position is going to struggle. He adapts really well to that position because sometimes he's playing with the ball like a fullback, but he's defending more deeper. He's really smart. For me, I said already, I think he's a world-class player. Of course, he needs more continuity, like he's showing this season. We are playing just one game per week. That helps a lot. If he needs 3 days to recover, he's not needing now. But if he needs, we can give them. So I think it's everything combined. We are not taking care special measures for him in this moment, but we had to do it in the beginning when he was starting to have more minutes.
Is it too demanding for him to play on the wing now?
No. It's different. You have to train there. So you need to, before you think to put a different player in that position, you need to train there, or he needs to do some minutes and then he needs to come off or return to a different position. But he's ready to, if we need, and maybe we are going to need in this system, he can play there.
You just mentioned to Andy about how important set pieces are, and you obviously scored 2 more against Palace. We see on a match day that when there's a set piece, you kind of take a step back, and it's Carlos who is on the touchline and he's kind of directing everything. How important is his work in that area, and could you give us a little insight into the type of work that he does with the players in that?
First of all, is a group thing, and that we improve a lot in that department. And there's nothing to do with me, so I'm really upset with that. But we have analyst Kaita is doing all the study. We have the data guys that we brought that give us information, and then Carlos is doing the research, seeing all the opponents, all the moments of the opponents, watching all the trainings, our games, what we need to improve. Then we have the trainings, and then we have to prepare specific exercise for him. But that is normal in any squad. But I think they are, not just Carlos, but all the guys are doing a massive job. And in this league, set pieces can win you games, or you can lose if you don't pay attention to that. And I'm really pleased with the job that they are doing.
Paul and Chris.
Just following on from that, Rúben, you've talked about having more time with the players this year because obviously only playing once a week. Are we seeing that the benefits of that in the set pieces? Are you giving more time to Carlos to practice those set pieces, or is it just a natural development?
Yes, is a point that help you to have more time, because last year we train without the real movement, so we can put the position, that is the idea, but if you don't have space and you cannot put load because they are recovering, it's not the same thing. So you have more time to kick corners, free kicks, and you can create like real game situations this year, and that helps. If you train more time, you will improve. That is normal.
I think you mentioned before that Cunha was thinking about the numbers too much, perhaps. Do you think, on that basis, this 2-game out of the action will help him a little bit? And how, as a coach, do you help a player like that who maybe does become a little bit too fixated on the figures?
I put my players in problems sometimes when I see things. What I mean is that I think he feels that he wants to score, he wants to assist, but he's really happy playing the game. It is really important. I think he struggled with these 2 games out. He was struggling because he wants to play. He have fun playing the game, and that is so important in our team. Guys having fun, wanting the challenge, the pressure. And he's that guy. So I think it was not good for him to stop playing. He watched a lot of players playing well, especially in his position. So he's not happy, and tomorrow maybe he will have the opportunity to come back and to score again or assist.
Jamie?
Hi, Rúben. You've played 13 league games now, 13, so it's just over a third of the season, and you're only a point behind fifth place, which is probably going to be enough for Champions League football next season. You're grinning, but surely it's a realistic ambition. Well, surely it's a realistic ambition or target to go for Champions League qualification.
I understand the question. If the table are there, if you have the opportunity, one game per week, you need to go forward. But then you look at the table, and everyone is like 2 points behind. 1 week, everything can change.
But that's my point in a way. It's sort of stopped, it's backed up. So there is a
let's
chance.
focus. I think the best way of doing things, especially with our team, is to focus just the next game. If we win the next game, we will maintain the position at least. That is the main focus of.
So it is realistic then, because if you win the next game, then
for the next to go in position of Champions League for the next week, yes, is realistic. The future, I don't know. So I just want to say I want to continue near that position next week, and then the rest we'll see.